Breathe deep and let them circulate in your form. Feel yourself filled in every part, renewed in every part, balanced, calm, and prepared for the work. Now let us feel the vibration of this dual power and intone it into our ritual space. So be it.
So we come, both some of us are here in the Grove, and some of us out in cyberspace to celebrate the turning of spring, to welcome the returning light in this wonderful time between darkness and light, between the shadow and the glow of the sun. And we begin by rekindling our sacred hearth in honor of Hestia.
Daughter of Kronos, venerable dame, the seat containing of unweirded flame. In sacred rites, these ministers are yours. Worshippers much blessed, holy and divine. Accept these rites, accord each just desire, and gentle health and needful good inspire. Great and glorious Hestia, come light our sacred fire. Kairete Hestia.
Kairete Hestia! Now, we honor the mother of all things.
O goddess, earth, of gods and men the source, endowed with fertile, all-destroying force, all-parent, bounding, whose prolific powers produce a store of beautiful fruits and flowers, all various made, the eternal world, strong base, immortal, blessed, crowned with every grace, from whose wide womb, as an endless root, fruits, many formed, mature and grateful, deep blossomed, blessed, pleased with grassy plains, sweet to the smell, and with prolific rains. Lovely Gaia, here is a gift from us, your children. Kare Gaia.
Kairete Gaia!
Yes.
Sources of blameless virtue to mankind, who form to excellence the youthful mind, commanding queens who lead to sacred light the intellect refined, and to mankind each holy rite disclose. For mystic knowledge from your nature flows. Come, venerable, various powers divine, with favoring aspect, on your worshipers shine. Join us, sisters nine, and speak truly through our voices. Kairete Musai.
Kairete Musai. And now, We acknowledge that which we would like to not have at our right.
Titans you are, who fought the Teoi before Olympus. This is not your time. Please accept this gift for your tables. Likewise, let us set aside any thoughts not of blessings. Trouble not our workings here, and leave us in peace.
By fire and by water, between the earth and sky, we stand like the world tree rooted deep, crowned high. By fire and by water, between the earth and sky, we stand like the world tree rooted deep, crowned high.
Come we now to the well, the eye and the mouth of earth. Come we now to the well, and silver we bring. Come we now to the well, the waters of rebirth. Come we now to the well, together we sing.
By fire and by water, between the earth and sky, we stand like the world tree rooted deep, crowned high. By fire and by water, between the earth and sky, we stand like the world tree rooted deep, crowned high. We will kindle a fire, bless all and with harm to none. We will kindle a fire and offering pour. We will kindle a fire, a light neath the moon and sun. We will kindle a fire, our spirits will soar. By fire and by water, between the earth and sky, we stand like the world tree rooted deep, crowned high. By fire and by water, between the earth and sky, we stand like the world tree rooted deep, crowned high. Gather we at the tree, the root and the crown of all. Gather we at the tree, below and above. Gather we at the tree, together we make our call. Gather we at the tree, in wisdom and love. By fire and by water, between the earth and sky, we stand like the world tree rooted deep, crowned high. By fire and by water, between the earth and sky, we stand like the world tree rooted deep, crowned high.
The might of the waters,
And the light of the fire. This grove is made whole and holy. By the might of the waters and the light of the fire, this grove is made whole and holy. By the might of the waters and the light of the fire, this grove is made whole and holy. By the might of the waters and the light of the fire, this grove is made whole and holy. By the might of the waters and the light of the fire, this grove is made whole and holy. By the might of the waters and the light of the fire, this grove is made whole and holy. Esto.
Esto. And if you have not done so in your own sacred space at home, feel free to light up your candle or other sacred flame that you may have, and to prepare your own sacred space.
We come to keep the old ways. We come to acknowledge the season of birth. We come to honor the returning of growth to the land. And we come to give sacrifices to those who have stirred this growth.
At this time, thousands would be gathering at Eleusis to make offerings to prepare themselves for receiving the greater wisdom of Persephone as she returns to our world from her captivity in Hades.
And in the city of Athens, the entire population would gather for entertainments and the rites of Dionysus, whose vines have just begun to bud. As they once did, we too set aside time to welcome these deities of joy and prosperity into our lives with song and entertainment, with drink and dance.
So, here sits the Omphalos, the navel of the world, the sacred center of all the cosmos. At this place did Zeus, his eagles meet to mark the center of all the world. At this place did Apollo slay the Pythian serpent. At this place does a world tree grow that stretches from the waters below to the fires above.
Swiftest traveler, witness to all realms and worlds, Hermes, we call to you to be our guide and keep safe our journey. Show us the way to the lands beyond. Let our voices be heard. Make sure that blessings will reach the hearts and ears of the kindred. Kairete Hermes!
Kairete Hermes! Now, with Hermes' aid, let the path to the underworld be open.
Let the path to Olympus be open.
Let our path to the other worlds all around us be open.
Hermes, guard our way and let the gates be open.
Let the gates be open. Renew your center, and remember that with the gates open, the kindreds hear our thoughts, so let only good things be welcome here. And also remember that the gods, Dionysus in particular, wish us joy and happiness in our lives, so feel no need to hide your mirth. Like that. So now we invite our sacred spirits into the space, beginning with our ancestors.
O Progeny, our fathers and mothers, heroes and thinkers, you whose lives still uphold our lives with your words and deeds, those whose warrior discipline kept safe the folk from the barbarous. Hail the patroi of our police. Come and be welcome among us. Those whose creative spark left us knowledge and artwork and wisdom. Those whose poetic voice brought the thoughts of the muses to writing. You whose work in the world stayed after your souls went to Hades. Hail the Materas of our polis. Come and be welcome among us. Karate Progeny.
Far beyond this mortal plane, mothers and fathers of old, we pray that you return again, mothers and fathers of old, to share with us the mysteries and secrets long untold. Of the ancient ways we seek to reclaim, mothers and fathers of old. From far beyond this mortal plane, mothers and fathers of old, we pray that you return again, mothers and fathers of old, to share with us the mysteries and secrets long untold. Of the ancient ways we seek to reclaim, mothers and fathers of old. From far beyond this mortal plane, mothers and fathers of old, we pray that you return again, mothers and fathers of old,
Now, we call to the many powers of nature around us.
Pinumatoi, of the stones and of the streams, the rivers and farmlands. You who dwell here alongside the folks who join us as allies. Dreade, a tree, and Mayade, withering, owning the forest. Hail all nymphs, Nahades, away, come and be welcome among us. Those who have traveled the mountains, wild, erects, and seething. You who dance with frenzy to music of flutes and drums. Spirits inhabiting all the earth and the sea and the skies. Hail all strays, Sela Ne and Pohiteme, come and be welcome among us.
Fur and feather and scale and skin, different without but the same within. Many of body but one of soul. Through all creatures are the worlds made whole. Fur and feather and scale and skin, different without but the same within. Many of body but one of soul. Through all creatures are the worlds made whole. Fur and feather and scale and skin, different without but the same within. Many a body but one of soul. Through all creatures are the worlds made whole.
Anite pneumatoi.
Kairete Numatoi.
That one's a mouthful. Don't worry about it if you had a challenge. And now, let us honor the mighty deities.
Teoi, mighty gods and goddesses, strength of Olympus, wisest and strongest, overthrowing the cruel and barbarous beings, those who rule the worlds below. Kayate, welcome. Those who rule the worlds above, Olympians, welcome. Heroes whose deeds allowed their join your great company, patrons and matrons of all these who gather before you. You that create and guide our paths from the first to the last. Hail the Teoi, come and be welcome among us. Karate, Teoi.
Kairete Teoi.
Hail all the gods, hail all the goddesses, hail all the holy ones, we dwell together. Powers of the sky, powers of the sacred earth, powers of the underworld, we dwell together. Hail all the gods, hail all the goddesses, hail all the gods and goddesses, hail all the gods, hail all the goddesses, hail all the holy ones, we dwell together. Powers of the sky, powers of the sacred earth, powers of the underworld, we dwell together. Hail all the gods, hail all the goddesses, hail all the gods and goddesses, hail all the gods, hail all the goddesses, hail all the holy ones, we dwell together. Powers of the sky, powers of the sacred earth, powers of the underworld, we dwell together. Hail all the gods, hail all the goddesses, hail all the gods and goddesses, hail all the gods, hail all the goddesses, hail all the holy ones, we dwell together.
So, with all these sacred beings gathered in this space, it is now time to welcome. We just had some nice natural indications of some spirits of the nature showing up, so that's great. We will welcome in to our sacred space the goddess Persephone Kore.
In times of spring, it is proper to give gifts to the returning maiden of spring, Persephone Kore.
Before we approach her, we must purify ourselves thoroughly with water, fire, and air. And as we go around and sprinkle and sense and bless, remove from yourselves all that might hold you back from new growth in the coming season.
Snatch from our world, dear Demeter's daughter, to Hades' court below. Several small seeds, that tiniest morsel, kept her amongst the dead. So gentle maidens, deepen your choices, carefully make your plans. For Persephone maids, keep this counsel, always resist you can. Mourned all the world for Demeter's daughter, withered the fruitful crops. Stormy and dry, the land would not yield her mother, her grains did shun. So gentle maiden, deepen your choices, prepare to make your stand. For many depend on your slightest whim, the bounty of all the land. Many the pleas to restore her presence, not on deaf ears they fell. Return that lady, restored the soil, seasons will turn again. All for that God is taken from beauty to the Elysian fields. She waits for us all when gone from this world, deep in the darkened land.
O vernal queen, whom grassy plains delight, sweet to the smell and pleasing to the sight, whose holy form and budding fruits we view, earth's vigorous offspring of a various hue. Here, blessed goddess, send a rich increase of various fruits from earth, with lovely peace. Send health with gentle hand, and crown our lives with blessed abundance, free from noisy strife. Kore, we bring to you the Pelanoi, round cakes to enjoy the bounty of the world as you return to the living land. We bring you pork in honor of those of the animal kingdom who must also go to your realm below. And we bring you seeds of the poppy to help your mother Demeter forget the grief of your loss and to experience the joy of your return. Persephone, accept our sacrifice.
Persephone, accept our sacrifice.
And see, here in our grove, Persephone Kore, returning to join us. Now, let us invite our other guest of honor this afternoon. The joyful god, Dionysus.
Welcome all there in Zoom land. It's time to acknowledge the first fruits of the vine, as we do now as the ancients did, honoring the bringer of mirth with joy and song and entertaining performances, maybe.
We'll see.
We welcome the ivory-crowned Dionysus, loud crying god, splendid son of Zeus, and glorious Selene. Rich-haired nymphs receive him in their bosoms.
You betcha.
From the Lord his father, fostered and nurtured him, carefully in the dwells of nice, where the will of his father grew up in a sweet smelling cave, where some of you are right now, being beckoned among the mortals. When the goddess had brought him up, then began he wandered continuously through the woods, thickly wreathed with ivory and laurel. And the nymphs followed in his train with him for their leader, and the boundless forest filled with their outcry. Now, let us welcome the god into the grove and into your home with song and dance.
And those of you at home are welcome to jump around like anything with us.
So hail, Dionysus! Hail! God of abundant fruit! Hey! Yes, that you may see here come again, rejoicing in this season. And
Father
from
saved him in his thigh and for
the
now
dear,
he's age.
cast
Some
my
too
silver
precious,
there,
some must be saved when the deer is
with
told.
joy in our
Never
hearts,
give up the
we
thought
bring
cannot
our
die,
offering
dearly
to
so
welcome the
strong.
joyful show into our company.
Join our members.
From the trickster, from his teacher, traveled the world far. On his return, transformed his captors, kept the steed in jar. Go and learn, watch for wisdom, you may see the way. Overcome the obstacles, dear Dionysus, stay. Raised up the vine and joy emerged, he brought forth a frenzied trance. Laughter and freedom is his cry, drama and leaping dance. From a chaos life emerges, welcome the strangest guise. Strangest blessing on all peoples, Dionysos rise.
Indeed. Hurrah! So now, let's give him what you
Mad God, don't be mad at us.
With joy in our hearts, we bring our offerings to welcome the joyful Theos into our company. We bring you wine, your gift to our kind and the bringer of joy and mirth. For my Lycan, we bring figs to be well fed at our feast. And we bring you ivy, that you may calm yourself and recover from the frenzy when the time is due so.
We don't know how that helps, but we hear.
Yeah, that is, accept our sacrifice.
Dionysos, accept our sacrifice.
Well, that was fun. Yeah, I can sense Dionysus' presence here because things have gotten all nice and chaotic around here.
You bet your toga.
Roman, get out of here.
No toga?
No toga.
Topless.
Yeah, topless. In any event, this is now our chance for some individual offerings. And I don't know if anybody here has brought anything that they wish to offer. Doesn't seem like it. So there is a recorded offering that we will be able to have, and you will see some people making personal offerings here on site. So Steph, go ahead and hit it whenever you're ready.
Freedom, freedom is is the gift that Dionysos brings. Freedom, freedom, let your mind go wandering about. Freedom, freedom, be transported far from worldly cares. Freedom, freedom, learn the truth that floats about the air. From the blessed vine, newly leaved in spring, 'tis the gift that wets our lips and warms our hearts. Stomp the juices out, let their magic work soon transform to glorious wine which lingers in mind as it now takes hold. Inhibitions gone. Now the truth spills out your mouth to ears of friends near. Bless the drink of truth, bless the gift of joy. Give our thanks to Dionysos in our lives. Freedom, freedom is the gift that Dionysos brings. Freedom, freedom, let your mind go wandering about. Freedom, freedom, be transported far from worldly cares. Freedom, freedom, learn the truth that floats about the air. From the costume that shown to all in spring, 'tis the gift that grants us laughs and moves our hearts. Tragedy and loss, comic jokery. From the stage emotions flow that changes your mind. As the story spreads, soon it value holds. Acted by our fellow people before our eyes. Bless the actor's craft, bless the writer's pen. Give our thanks to Dionysos in our lives. Freedom, freedom is the gift that Dionysos brings. Freedom, freedom, let your mind go wandering about. Freedom, freedom, be transported far from worldly cares. Freedom, freedom, learn the truth that floats about the air. From the drum and flute on the grass in spring, 'tis the gift that moves our feet and races our hearts. Body swaying free, arms and hands make form. Hips and legs shake to and fro to loosen our mind. As the dancers slide, energy expel. Trance induced from sweat and heat around the great fire. Bless the motion true, bless the body joins. Give our thanks to Dionysos in our lives. Freedom, freedom is the gift that Dionysos brings. Freedom, freedom, let your mind go wandering about. Freedom, freedom, be transported far from worldly cares. Freedom, freedom, learn the truth that floats about the air. From the frenzied dance, from the wine in spring, 'tis the gift that trances our lives and leaves our hearts. Leave behind the world to imagined lands. Free among what possibilities expand from your mind as you shed your form into purest bliss. Rediscover what cannot be told, but each alone finds. Bless the hidden truth, bless the journey free. Give our thanks to Dionysos in our lives. Freedom, freedom is the gift that Dionysos brings. Freedom, freedom, let your mind go wandering about. Freedom, Freedom, be transported far from worldly cares. Freedom, freedom, learn the truth that floats about the air.
And we also have another, not entirely planned, I don't think, but anyway, another offering of praise here from the Nevathon.
It is a replacement offering for one that I'm not managing to do. Please forgive me. Mistress of Idoneus and underworld Zeus, here I make an offering to a more agricultural spirit, a blessing of seed in a simple poetic form. I will go out to sow the seed in the names of those who give it growth. I'll turn my face into the wind and I'll throw a proper handful high. The grain that falls on stone shall find no goodly soil in which to grow, but all that falls on Mother Earth, the dew will make it to be full. The holy feast, the day auspicious, the gentle dew will softly welcome every seed that has lain sleeping since the frost of winter's coming. Every seed takes root in spring earth. The king of summer shines, desiring that green may come forth with the dew and draw its breath from soft spring winds. I will come round with my step, right wise round as goes the sun, in the name of the queen who rules beneath, in the name of the Lord of dance and wine, Lord and Lady, noble Teoi, give you growth and swelling substance to every seed in heart or furrow, as the season of gladness waxes warm. Esto.
So, it has now come time for our main gift of praise.
Hey!
I did promise in this season,
Or threatened.
in this season, it is a time of theater. It is the foundation of all theater. So we will hope to not completely disgrace our ancestors with a reading the script first time seen it in many cases performance of Odysseus in the land of the Lotus Eaters.
Semi-literate readers theater.
So as your narrator, as people are unmuting
right around
themselves
here.
to be in the play,
The worst thing that would happen, it might or might not be the worst thing that could happen if they couldn't hear us, but we can't allow that to be it.
All right, Stephanie, can you
picture
repeat?
yourself upon a wine-dark sea, the ship of Odysseus, lost king of Ithaca, sails on the long voyage toward home. Supplies are low, but the sea is full of islands. Gazing toward the horizon, Odysseus speaks.
All right, we're nearly out of food and water. We have to put into shore. Kikos, Congos, head inland and find supplies.
This was Mike.
Are our players present?
Darius and Michael?
I'm here.
Which is which?
What happened to Michael?
He's here. He's just not unmuted. Asked to
Oh,
unmute.
hold on a second.
Michael Rowe.
Okay. Sorry.
All right, let's have that opening line again.
No, that's all right.
Let's go from
Who's there?
Odysseus.
Odysseus has stepped away.
Start it off.
There he be.
There he is.
Do your line again, Garrick.
Start us again, Odysseus.
All right, we're nearly out of food and water. We have to put into shore. Kikos, Pongos, head inland to find supplies.
Michael?
Go ahead and say this line, please. Oh, I'll do it. You bet, man. I've been hungry for 2 weeks. We ran out of the good stuff 2 weeks ago. True, we better go find some.
The crew
Hey,
followed
man.
them onto the island, leaving Odysseus in care of the ship. Soon the two jokers discover natives of the isle.
Hey, man. What do you have here?
Hey, sit down. Have a drink with us. I'm Selenis, and that's Leary.
Join us in friendship and have something to make you feel better.
Sure. What do you have?
Here, start with this. Hands over wine.
Right on.
Right on. You have no idea how much I need this.
Hey,
Really.
save some for me. Oh, hey, look. Some nice leaves and these plants we could try.
And you have no idea yet how much you're going to like that. Sit down, relax, tune in, and drop out for a while.
Oh, I'm not sure where that's at. I was 10 stadia from, wherever, when the stuff began to hold. I feel divine. And most of you don't look like giant bats anymore.
Whoa, who are you, man?
Well, I barely know myself. I think I'm calling myself Nemo. No, that's somebody else.
Oh, that's Thompsos, the hunter. He's one of that new profession, a writer. Here working on some epic.
Oh boy. Whoa, where are we? Where are we? On a boat? I gotta hang onto the floor here. I'm sliding all over the place.
Over here, man. Have a seat.
Oh, don't worry about Martos. He knows he can get what he needs over here with me.
Hey, look at the butt there. Anyone else pipe or something? I think we'll have some good stuff here.
Maybe here, man. Hey, that doesn't look like the usual plant.
Oh, it isn't. I came here from the academy looking for some things we can't find on the mainland. That is the lotus. It's amazing and mind expanding, but you don't have to smoke it here. Just eat these purple berries like this.
Sure, man. Hey, anything else to eat around here? I've got some serious munchies. I see the bowl of walnuts over here. That's a start. Whoa, those cherries are great. No, man, those are nuts. Of course they're cherries. They look ultra green. They're not even the real color.
Oh, yeah, I see them. Yeah. Oh, remind me of late night dessert bar at Antioch. Tasty.
Meanwhile, Odysseus frets as the hours pass by.
Where are those guys? The sun is setting, the dogs are hungry, and now we'll be waiting for the tide. If I don't see them soon, I will have to chase after them.
And back in the glade of the lotus blossoms.
So you see, in the right situation, these are all very medicinal and mind expanding. I recommend good relaxation, friends, or at least friendly strangers, and plenty of water in a proper set and setting.
Yeah, this is the perfect place to just relax. Nothing to do but snack and dream, and the only thing I'm worried about is running out of stuff. But we just stumbled across more each time it happens.
Well, it's important to control the dose. However, I'll want to make sure you come down a bit before we give you more.
Oh, I can handle it just fine. I have experience.
Of course you do. You look like a zombie setter. They've been sitting around here for months, and you weren't even chasing the women anymore. How you making out with that rock?
The women aren't moving here anymore, at least not unless I wave my hand around a bit. See?
You fool, you fool, Martos. I always get what I want from her.
Odysseus enters with the moon rising overhead.
Caicos, Congos, you were supposed to find food and get back to the ship.
Wait, who's this?
Odysseus.
Odysseus? He's not here.
Yes, I am. I'm right here. I'm Odysseus.
Odysseus not here, man.
No. Okay. I'm Odysseus. Look, you guys have to find what we need and get back to the ship.
Who is this?
Odysseus!
Oh, hey, Odysseus. What's up, man?
All right. Look, I sent you guys here for food and water 2 days ago. What happened?
Oh, yeah, we found some food. This stuff's right here. It's great stuff, man.
What is it?
The lotus, noble king. This will improve your mind, opening you up to possibilities even you never knew about before. Clever Odysseus, you have not yet begun to voyage.
Well, that's great. That's great. But I need to get home to my wife and son, and I need Kikos and Congos to do it.
Boring. Here's much more fun, right, Congos?
Yeah, man, leave us here, you nobody.
Give me a bit. I'll be back with a
Exits.
switch.
What a buzzkill that guy is.
Yeah, man. You should have seen him back in Troy. Always running about, trying to force us to fight.
Fighting's just no good for anybody, and the mark of an unexpanded mind.
I mean, he's smart and he just thinks stuff matters that just doesn't.
I mean, he's like a narc. You always have to resist the guy in charge, right? Right? Somebody made him boss. Yeah, king. They're useless at best.
All right. I'm back. And I found some really great stuff a ways out. Packed it up and brought it back to the ship for us.
Really? I don't believe you. With all your tricks.
Yes, really. Here's a sample for you to try. There's lots more back on the ship.
Oh, yes, there's always more here on Lotus Island, just like what we ran out of before you all got here.
Oh, cool, man. Sorry about calling you a nobody, boss. Let's go.
Hey, we're coming too.
Yeah, it's been great hanging with you guys, but we should be off.
Odysseus,
already.
Kikos, Congos, Martos, and Silenus all head back to the ship. So leaving Leary and the still confused hunter on the island, the rest join the crew and push off from the shore of Lotus Island with the dawn.
Okay, crew, ship the oars, hoist the mizzenmast, raise the sail, tie Kikos to the mast, whatever. Let's just get going.
Yeah, boss. Yes. Here we go on our next adventure.
Starts working.
Yeah, sure. Work.
Excellent, my heroes. Now keep the rudder headed out to sea. That way.
Where do you keep the cocktails? Did you really load up on the Lotus?
Oh my gosh. At least wait until we get out of the harbor here.
Hey, where's that supply you said was here? Hey, you guys!
Will Odysseus return to Ithaca in time? Did he really load up the Lotus? What are Leary and Hunter doing on that island? As the ship sails into the wine-dark sea, we'll never know.
Ladies and gentlemen, the As Good As It Gets Today players.
Fucking metal.
Yep. And hail Dionysos for very much, Cara Dionysos for very much inspiring that whatever it was. So, with all this joy in our hearts, let us take up all that energy, all that we give to the powers of our beloved ancestors, the powers of nature who've been showing up in all sorts of interesting forms over the course of our ritual here, and also especially our love and our honor here for Dionysos and Persephone. And let us join our voices in a tone, a hum, to bind this all into one true final offering. No, let our voices rise, let our voices resound in the wells, let our call pass to the land of spirits and say, Dionysus, Persephone, accept our sacrifice.
Dionysus and Persephone, accept our sacrifice.
Dionysus, Persephone, accept our sacrifice.
Dionysus, Persephone, accept our sacrifice. Leo, Iaco, boy.
Yeah, one got away from me.
And now, take up the seat at Delphi. Show me the truths that all the folk in attendance, both here and at home, should hear. Show me what blessings the Teoi have to offer in this season. Okay. So, first, they are given C, the righteous judgment of your peers, of the community, a sense of justice, and of healing of the community through accountability. Second, we have Omicron. That which is not sown cannot be reaped. So in this season, it is time to plant the seeds of what we want to see in the world and in our lives. And third, we have Kappa, the rock that stands firm before the storm. An admonishment to, just a reminder that though things may seem confusing and chaotic, you know what you need to do. So go do it. That is what I see. So, it's time to bring forth our own drinks and also time to bring forth the drinks at home.
Yes, at home, hold up your cup over your hollows as we bless these here. We also bless yours at home. Children of earth, we call for the blessing of the ancient ones. Together we cry, Olympians, give us the waters.
Olympians, give us the waters.
We join our hearts that each of us be blessed. Together we call,
Olympians, give us the waters.
And as we are blessed, let all the worlds be blessed. Together we pray,
Olympians, give us the waters. From the high cup of Hyacinthos, we take up the nectar of blessing. This is the draught of Olympus, full of wisdom and strength to aid us in serving the Shining Ones and each other. Hear us, Persephone. Hallow these drinks with new life and health. Hear us, Dionysos, and hallow these drinks with joy and bounty. Behold, the waters of life. Estos.
Behold, the waters of life. Estos.
And now, as we pass the waters around, we have one additional blessing to do of seeds and eggs. So if you brought any of those with you at your home shrine, now would be the time to pay attention to them. So bring up the seeds. Go ahead. They're over here.
Okay. In addition to the blessings of the fruit of the vine and the grains, we also have brought forth eggs and seeds, the symbol of new life. As ours are blessed here, so too are yours at home. With the power of growth to be as seed for our spirit, to grow blessings in us, to fill us with strength and joy in the time of springing green. Persephone, bless these new lives that our crop for the season will be strong, our offerings great, and our minds wise. Esto.
Esto. For the waters raise the cup, drink your share of wisdom, deep strength and love now fill us up, as the elder ways we keep. For the waters raise the cup, drink your share of wisdom, deep strength and love now fill us up, as the elder ways we keep. When in ancient pagan days fire was lit in sacred grove, powers of the gods did flow, bringing healing, wit, and love. We in our time likewise go to the grove our troth to give, to the gods, the dead, the sheep, and their blessing to receive. So for the waters raise the cup, drink your share of wisdom, deep strength, and love now fill us up, as the elder ways we keep.
So, take in the blessings of Dionysus and Persephone. Ale. Now, we have one final blessing to make. These gods of agricultural bounty, also, we call upon them to bless whatever meal is going to be your next one, even if you haven't cooked it yet. So Dionysus, Persephone, we ask for your blessing upon the next meal, that it be filling, that it be healthy, and that it bring joy to all who share in it. Let the feast be blessed.
Bless the feast.
And now, the Teoi have all blessed us, and secure in their blessing, we prepare to go from the grove into our lives and our work. We go each time we offer to these powers, they become stronger and more aware of our needs and our worship. And now, as we prepare to depart, let us thank those who have aided us. Beginning first with Persephone.
For your blessing and bounty of the upcoming season. Persephone, we thank you.
Persephone, we thank you.
For your humor and joy. In the upcoming season, this, we thank you.
Dionysus, we thank you. All the gods, Teoi, we thank you.
Teoi, we thank you.
Pneumatoi, we thank you.
Pneumatoi, we thank you.
And our beloved dead, Progonoi, we thank you.
Progonoi, we thank you.
To all those powers that have aided us, we say again, we thank you. Now, Hermes, for guiding and keeping safe the ways between, and for ensuring that honor and blessings can pass between us and the Teoi, we thank you.
Hermes, we thank you. And now it is proper that we end what we began by the power of Hermes and by our magic. Let the fire be flame. Let the well be water. And let all be as it was before, save only for the blessings we have gained. Let the gates be closed.
Let the gates be closed.
We're going to thank the muses.
You are?
You can. Go for it.
Yeah.
9 daughters of Apollo, graces, givers of beauty, you who silver the tongue, muses for your inspiration in this rite. We thank you. Muses, we thank you.
Music, we thank you.
Now, honor.
Okay.
I'll try. Yeah.
That's all we got left.
Gaia, to you we return all we leave unused. Uphold us now in the world as you have in our right. Gaia, we thank you.
Gaia, we thank you.
Hestia, for keeping the flame in our hearth and in our hearts. We thank you.
Hestia, we
thank you. Give her the rest of the
Oh, that's a good idea.
Oh, yes,
right in the bowl.
yes. And now we end what we began. This rite has ended.
Spring! Spring!
Spring is here!
Now, everyone, you're able to unmute yourselves. So if you want to get in on the conversation and say thank you, everybody, and
Thank
wonderful
you all
job
again
you
for
guys
joining
did there at Trinara.
It's been great fun. Feel free to chat amongst yourselves.
Yep, that's the reason. I'm not gonna turn you guys no longer as the thingy spotlight.
Yeah.
Okay, that sounds good.
Blessed Ostro.
How was that?
It was great. You guys did awesome. The picture you guys set is perfect. Perfectly framed.
Yeah, it was good.
Yes, it was good.
Well done, everyone.
Everyone.
Very nice.
Yeah. That was
And
enjoyable.
you're now the host again.
And
Thank
And I'm
you.
not a co-host anymore.
Missed
All right,
the
I'm
play.
gonna assign you co-host.
It was like a Cheech and Chong play.
Yes,
Yeah,
it kind of was.
hey, thanks for the hosting.
It was super Cheech and Chong-y.
Trying
That was
for
the
that.
point.
Deech and somebody
There,
else.
there wasn't much practice.
Yeah, there
So
wasn't.
they did
I
really,
don't think
really
there's
well.
much practice in a Cheech and Chong film either.
Yeah, that's true. Fran, it's good to see you.
Good to see you too, except I can't see you.
Oh,
Ah,
sorry. I mean, sorry. My video was not on.
Hi.
And there's Lindy.
Hi.
Yes, it was fun. It was a great job, people at Tradara. You guys did a wonderful job. Yeah.
Hey, Bethany.
Hi, Steph.
Hey.
Nice sweet.
Well, that incident is like.
So I want to see the video to see how well we did with the tech.
Oh, that's actually you were spot on.
Was
it?
it?
Almost looked like it was meant to do that.
Yeah, I tried. I actually had to do a lot of stuff in the background to make that happen like that. So I was hoping.
The music was wonderful.
Yes.
The recorded music sounded like you were right there. And I just want to applaud you all on how far you've come with virtual. And in the beginning, I'm going to be honest with you. You weren't very good with the technology in the beginning, but
we
you've
knew
come
that.
so far.
We knew that.
The Zoom is better than the Facebook Live.
Yes, it definitely is.
Yeah.
Because it gives
That's
us
why
a
we moved it.
one-on-one, and it also allows people who are at home to actually be a part of the actual rite. It feels more like you're a part of.
More interactive.
Yeah. And as soon as the first time we did it, we were like, oh, yep, we're keeping this. So.
No, what? Omen. I know that, but what was it?
Well, the omen, that will Dave or somebody at Tradar will take a picture of that and we'll post it to the Stone Creek Grove page, probably the event page, either or. But if someone at Tradar right now can reread those over, that would be great. I don't think they're paying attention, so I don't know.
One was Omicron and one was Kappa, but I forget what the first one was.
Well, I didn't know if I spelled it right, but it sounded like C when he said it.
Okay.
A little bit of extra blessed wine, so we're gonna have to make sure we finish that. You know.
Dave, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
What were the omen again? What was the omen again?
Psi, Omicron, Kappa. I will post something out a little bit more thorough in a little while. I'm going to take a picture right now.
Okay, cool.
I want him to post the explanation too, because he kind of
usually does.
You know,
I will.
That would be good.
All right, I am off. It was so nice to see you all.
Goodbye, Fran. Nice to see you again.
Whoever that was, Fran,
Maybe by
thank you for
Lunasa.
joining.
What?
Maybe by Lunasa. We are looking at how we can get back to in-person activities.
Yeah, maybe at Lunasa.
We're also being cautious about everything.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We're
That's the
looking at how we
responsible
can
thing
do
to
that
do.
without getting anybody sick, because we don't want to do that.
I mean, some of us are vaccinated and some are not. And the question is what proportion and what kind of masking that we would need to do in order to keep people relatively safe.
Well, let's see who's vaccinated by August.
Yeah,
I'm
well,
already
maybe.
vaccinated. I'm
I would
all
hope
done.
we all are by then, but we'll see.
And we got to watch the variants and how the vaccines respond.
We do. We totally do.
I heard
Right.
that the variant was that the vaccine was very successfully done with the variant.
Which one?
Some of them.
Except for the
not
South
all of them.
African one, apparently.
Johnson and Johnson's good with the variants because the variants existed when it was tested, but Pfizer
But
and Moderna.
I will say, if you want us to be able to get back to in-person activities again, take your vaccine when you can and stay socially distanced and stay disciplined about masking. That's really all there is we can do. You know, keep working on getting those counts down and making it safer for everybody. And then we can get back to in-person.
Cats knocked stuff to the floor. I got to clean everything up. So I will see everybody later.
Bye, Erin. Love you.
Bye.
I
Love
thought
you,
the play
Erin.
was very good.
Yeah, it went
Guys,
very well.
later.
I would be fine with the play being that same play being done next year. I thought it was very good.
Oh, we ought to be good at it by then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know, right?
Hey, Green, how have you been?
Working too much and feeling sort of burned out by it. But other than that, I mean, I've been in good health and I'm sitting in the sun in my garden. So how about that?
That's wonderful. Are you getting to see the grandbabies?
No, not Caitlin's girls. No, he's been in violation of a court order and there's a bench warrant out for him, but because it's a bench warrant, he has to actually do something and get picked up. So if he just lays low, he's not getting picked up.
Do you have any idea where he's laying low at?
Yeah, at home and going back and forth between home and work. But I mean, he like actually has to be like pulled over for a traffic violation or something like that for the warrant to be
effective,
triggered, you know.
I'm sorry.
So, I don't know. Anybody know any Summit County sheriffs? Because that would be helpful. I don't.
I might.
I don't.
Let me think on it.
Right.
Yeah. So I mean, if an interested sheriff wanted to tail him or whatever, but it's not high priority enough for them to just go grab it.
Gotcha.
So we're losing time and ground, and I don't know what we can do about it.
I will put you in prayers and magic.
But there definitely is a warrant out for him, and if he gets arrested, they're talking 90 days.
That works.
Right.
I will keep you in prayer and magic.
Well, yeah, that would be great.
Right.
I've just been, I don't know. Everything, you know, the COVID thing with my job is really tricky. I have 2 people out on COVID leave.
Ooh.
So I'm trying to hire, but no one wants to work right now between pandemic unemployment and the fact that people don't want to, you know, a lot of people don't want to stop isolating.
Right.
It's been really hard and I'm really shorthanded. And so I'm exhausted and I'm a little fed up with my Dutch overlords. I'm kind of over them. So I don't know. I'm thinking about where I want to be 5 years from now. And I'm not sure that that's where I want to be.
Right.
Dig it.
I'm trying to figure out how I could be with Wilmot Construction. They need a bookkeeper, but we gotta figure out the insurance puzzle. You know?
Right. Right. Well, that might be a good thing for you going to, you know.
Oh, it would be great.
Self-employment, you know.
I would love to.
It's a lot of paperwork, though.
I know, but paperwork I'm good at paperwork.
Yeah. Yeah.
They pay me to do paperwork, so.
That's true. And I do know paperwork too, because I look at it all freaking day.
Right.
Yep.
Well, I am para-vaccinated, meaning I've had one. I'm in between. So by the time we have Beltona, I will be fully vaccinated.
That's awesome.
Same here.
And then I can come up and see y'all.
Woohoo!
I'm sorry, Gray. That sounds so frustrating.
It's really, I'm just over it.
I think she wants some treats.
I'm just sad and frustrated. But I'm liking to be, you know, home and like the simple pleasures, you know.
How long has it been since you've seen those granddaughters?
February of last year.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
So right when the pandemic started.
Yeah, because he used COVID in March as an excuse to not let us see them, even though that was in violation of what the court was saying.
Right.
And then we went to court last summer and they ordered him to appear and he didn't. And then they put out a warrant for him and it's out there, you know.
Oh.
So I don't know. Sometimes I think about stalking them
daughters
a little to
act
see if I can see how they're doing.
The
But
babies. I mean, yeah, it's the daddy of
How
the babies.
long is this?
But you know, I have a new grandbaby. I mean, there's some good things. I have a new grandbaby, Agnes.
Wow.
Really?
Yeah, Rowan and Greta had another little girl at the at the end of the year, the 27th of December.
Oh.
Yeah. So, and I didn't get to see her until she was 6 weeks because they were isolating, for the beginning, because she was a premature, not like horribly premature, but just enough that, they decided to cocoon a little bit. But she's cute. She looks like Margot did at that age.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Take care of yourself.
I'm trying to, I go to the doctor tomorrow for my annual physical, so we'll see how I'm doing, I cut all my hair off. See that?
Yeah. What you remember,
Shags
got-
are in.
you got to respect yourself.
Are you at your home? Are you at home? Or are you at Tradara?
Yeah.
Because I thought
She's in
I
her
saw
garden.
thought I saw Brian at Tradara. Is he at Tradara?
No, Brian's here.
Why did I think he was at Tradara? I don't know why. I must be high or something.
Maybe it was Garrick. Garrick can look like Brian from behind or whatever.
Ah.
No, Brian is doing an amazing ritual of fire and water in that he's installing hot water heat in the back of our house.
Ah.
Yeah, that is an amazing
Except
thing.
not right now. He's coming out with a glass and some refreshments. You think he's
Fucking done.
celebrating the fact that he's fired up. It has its own.
I got the heater hooked up so everybody can thank me for the early spring weather.
He got the heater hooked up, so now we won't need it. It'll be warm.
Oh,
It's like carrying your umbrella wards off rain. Hooking up your new heating system makes spring come early.
Yep.
It's not that warm yet.
Yeah. We're gonna be doing a virtual wellspring this year again. Memorial Day.
Yeah,
It's
that
gonna be
makes
hybrid.
sense.
Yeah, I think so. I really do.
Plus, it gets people there who can't otherwise be there.
Yes. That's very, very helpful. And Starwood, we're gonna do a hybrid kind of thing. Where
That's
there'll be
cool.
limited camping with classes that are virtual and we get both. It's gonna be kind of a hybrid thing. That's the hope.
It'd be nice if
Cool.
like 4 or 5 different locations.
Who's on there?
Who's all on here right now? I see Megan, Michael.
I'm still here, but I'm not.
Garrick is on still.
There's
Rose
Bridget.
and Ematon.
Darius,
Yep.
Yeah.
Nina.
Yep. I'm here.
Yep. Oh, I should stop recording. Oops. Didn't